Welcome to another episode of Sunscreen Saturday. Recently, a couple of women that I follow have mentioned some sunscreens that I hadn't heard about. So the first one I did was the Olay Regenerist, which Angie mentioned. And believe it or not, this looks kind of big. It's the same size as this. This is about 20 bucks. This is about 40 bucks. This is mineral. This is not. This is moisturizing. This is also moisturizing. This is a better deal, and this is about the same size too. This is 40 ml, 50 ml, 50 ml, and today I'm going to take a look at Canmake Mermaid Water Gel, I think is what it's called, and this is 40 ml. I'm going to put it on as I talk a little bit, and then we'll read the ingredients, and then we'll put on foundation. So this is what she looks like. A quarter teaspoon is how much you need for full coverage of the SPF, and this is SPF 50, and it's a little loosey-goosey. Reminds me a lot of this one, which a viewer had told me recently she can't find it anywhere. And I asked her, did she try, oh, what's that? I can't remember the name of it. What is the name of the place based in Hong Kong where you get, I cannot remember, but that was a good place to get it if you can't get it on Amazon. Now, it's very moisturizing, so this is the kind of thing that you might want to put on in 2 applications. Because I don't think that was a quarter teaspoon, I'm going to have to put a little bit more on. And as you can see, it's almost clear. And this, by the way, is $11 on Amazon. I will link it below. But what a good price. Now, I did look up the ingredients, and there is no fragrance listed, but it smells nice. It smells slightly vanilla, but it might be like real, the scent of real vanilla, not, you know, the stuff they put in most things, like lipsticks. Okay. I feel like there might be a teeny bit of lightness. And I'm going to do a little bit more, because I do not think that was a full quarter teaspoon. So just a teeny bit more. So to me, this is ideal so far for somebody who has drier skin but wears foundation and needs something that's not too heavy and that works well with foundations. But because there's no whiteness to this, you could absolutely put this on and go without. And I like to rub whatever's left into my hands. All right. Canmake Mermaid Skin Gel SPF 50 plus 4. This is a Japanese sunscreen. And let me tell you what's in it. There are, I looked through all the ingredients, and there's no nasties in here that I could ascertain. There are some emulsifiers and thickening agents and whatnot, but there are also skin brightening, and for that we have something called Morus Alba Root. M-O-R-U-S Alba Root Extract. For skin identicals, we have arginine. I spoke about arginine in my video about essences. It's early. And sodium hyaluronate. And for soothing ingredients, we have jojoba esters and prunus tendonus leaf extract. I'm thinking that's prune. I'm not sure what it is, really. For sunscreens, we have octinoxate. So for some people, it's like, no. But I believe that that one is not as irritating as avobenzene. We also have titanium dioxide and zinc oxide and 2 of the next generation sunblocks. That is Juvenile A+, which is UVA, and Tinosorb S, which is broad spectrum UVA and UVB. So this is a nice mix. It's another of those hybrids. So it has a little bit of the old stuff, a little bit of the new stuff, and some mineral stuff. And I really like that. Now, feels like it is drying. I can just, you know, there's water in here, and as the water evaporates, I can feel that tightening bit. So I'm considering putting on my foundation, but considering what happened last time with this, where I went in too early and it got a little swirly, oh, I made a rhyme. I'm going to give it just a minute before we go in with my Makeup Forever Reboot. Alright, that was just really a minute more of time. So what we have here is all the whiteness from the minerals has abated. There is shine, as there always is on my face. My sunscreens tend to leave a shine. I'm okay with it. And it doesn't feel tacky. It feels like there's something there. It doesn't totally disappear, but it's not sticky. 2 pumps. Not sure if I got 2 full pumps there. We may hear my chickens, not my chickens, my neighbor's chickens. At least he doesn't have a rooster, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a chicken, right? I don't know if you can hear that. Just going on easy, no problems, no pilling or strangeness with my skincare. Always a good thing. And the weight of this is really nice and refreshing. It's very similar in its weight to my favorite, which is this one. And I think in the summertime when I have to have something light on my face, I'm going to really love this. And what's so great about this, it's $11. Now, I'm sure the price changes depending on the exchange rate. And I'm sure I'm probably buying this from a Japanese company who just uses Amazon as their distribution. But there's no swirly stuff going on with the foundation at all. Like I had that problem with the Oil of Olay. And it feels really, really lovely. I'm really liking this, and I really like that this is like 11 bucks. This is in the 20-ish range, and this is also about 11 bucks, but you buy them 2 at a time, so they're about 20. So these are, they could be about the same size, hard to tell, but this is what I'm talking about. If you saw me review this one, it's perfectly lovely. Perfectly lovely. The problem is, it's almost $40. It's $38.98. And these are at least half, and almost these two, almost a quarter of the cost. Sunscreen should not be and does not have to be expensive. There's got to be some very serious stuff in a sunscreen to cost that much. And the reason it matters is because sunscreen, it's a necessary item. If you want to avoid aging, you do that with sunscreen and stop doing the Botox in your 20s. If you want to protect yourself against skin cancer, you do yourself some sunscreen. That's protecting your health. That's why I really have a thing against expensive sunscreens. Everybody, every skin tone, every color, every ethnicity, it's early, should be wearing a sunscreen. And that's going to be it, you guys. This is a pretty easy application. I am feeling a little tingling, but I usually do when something has zinc in it. And it could be everything drying because the air is kind of cool and the door's open, and it could be just these wet things on my face being hit by the cold air. It doesn't feel like the needles that I felt with this. And I'm sure that will abate. But there you go, you guys. I really, 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 really like this. And I'm definitely, especially if I can't find this, I'm going to get myself some more of this, but this is cheaper than this, so $11, maybe is as much as $13. I'll do a link down below. Open the box to Amazon, and you can try it for yourself, pretty much risk-free. That's it. Thanks for joining me. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope I showed you something new. Now, I saw this from Penny, from PennSmith, but I don't remember her doing a whole video on it. She just said, oh, I'm using this, I really like it, so I ordered it. And now you know. Now you know what's in it. Now you know what it's about, how it feels when you use the full application, a 1/4 teaspoon. And yeah, I'm really a big fan. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you come back again. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me, and until we meet again, be safe and smart. And I'm wishing you good health.